people want to see and enjoy the outdoors in our town. And Sustainability Board, I'll tell you, that has been just an amazing process. I mean, the diversity of the people that's on it, their expertise, and thinking out of the box that we're not going to do it the way we did it for the last 40 years that obviously didn't work if you look at the lagoon. And here are new ways that we're willing to try to make it better. We're going to have to, we're going to have to give a little. There's no way we're going to cure this problem just by pointing our fingers and say it's this one individual or this one type of an issue. We are the issue, and we really need to make that effort to make sure we're doing everything that we can do immediately to give it a jump start. The balance of being able to live and keep the lagoon at a level that is, sustainable is, I think, going to be the big trick. It was a lot different when there was a couple thousand people living on the barrier island to the population of the area in general, and not just this lagoon, but Florida in general. When 3 million people lived, it was different when 23 million people live. So we have to really learn how to live within the nature here and what we have to work with. The lagoon is very resilient, but it sure hasn't been dying just over the last 2 or 3 years. And this last fish kill, and I really hate to say this, but it was kind of good to have it because it made people aware that there really was a problem. There's been scientists saying that there's been this lagoon slowly dying since the 70s, but it really never affected us until around 2008 and 2010 period, when manatees and porpoises and pelicans started to die. No one really took heed to that. And here we are now. We had a fish kill and algae blooms that in my lifetime I never ever remember them like this. And so things are changing. We need to learn. A good friend of mine, Yvonne Chenard from Patagonia, said to me, I was whining to him one day when we were fishing, he said, it's really easy to find the problem. Just look in the mirror. We're the problem. And it's going to have to be up to us to make changes in the way we live to help this lagoon system. There's no magical formula. We did it. It's not easy. It's not going to be inexpensive to do it. But as the health of the lagoon declines, our health is going to decline. People moved here because of the outdoors and the lifestyle and the way of life. And this lagoon is an amazing place. We need to give it a chance. And we have to examine ourselves and find what we can do each day to least impact our environment. And there's a lot of things wrong with the lagoon. We could say, it's muck, it's stormwater runoff, it's septic tank, it's fertilizer. Well, some of those things aren't going to get cured overnight. It's going to take some time to do it. But the fertilizer end, to me, is a huge part. We can cut down or stop using it. We can change the way our lawns need fertilizer because that type of a nitrogen into our lagoon system is known to cause algae blooms or contribute to them. So those are things we can do right now. We just got to be diligent in what we do and realize, we can't let it slip our mind because in 6 months from now we think we got it fixed when this problem took years and years